What is up, everybody? My name is Commander, and welcome back to another episode of Art Survival Evolved. This one's going to be another Simple Solutions video, and this one is about taming those glass cannons. Particularly, this is on the meat eater side. The reason why it's on the meat eater side is because unfortunate things such as Gallimimus, you pretty much are going to be forced to use a trank dart. And the reason I say that is that meat eaters get a health regen when they consume meat, while the herbivores don't have anything to consume to regen because, well, they can't eat meat. So we're going to start off with the smallest glass cannon that I can think of that eats meat, and that is the penguin. And unfortunately, the penguin can't seem to take a crossbow hit for the life of it, especially on lower levels. Although it almost tranks out with just one arrow. This crossbow I'm using is a 200% crossbow. You might want to gauge it down if you were trying to trank it with maybe a regular bow. You might have a little more play, while this bow is a 200% damage ascended crossbow, which is probably what most people pull out at a certain point of their gameplay. So when performing the trank job on the penguin, you're going to need three things. One, either a high-level penguin that can take the hit from your heavy crossbow, or a low-level penguin and some low-yield weapons that don't do so much in the torpor category right off the bat, because once he reaches the halfway mark on his torpor, he's going to go into a permanent run until his torpor drops below that, and therefore you're not going to be able to use rare flowers, which are going to turn dinos aggressive. When they hit half torpor, rare flowers will not help you at all. You'll pelt the penguin until the torpor nears halfway. Unfortunately for most people, they won't be able to tell exactly, so you're going to have to guess a little. I am using super spyglass, so I can check. But once it has reached just under half torpor, what you're basically going to want to do is you're going to eat a rare flower, attract its attention, and then lead it to a carcass of some kind. That carcass will be what you'll use in order to cause a massive health regen, as you can see here. Had I not fed the penguin never would have actually made it. As you can see, I only have 47 health in the end, and that wasn't even enough for another shot. So this thing would never have fallen had I not fed the penguin. Since the dire bear is territorial, and if you approach it, it will naturally attack you, this changes things. You don't need the rare flowers for this guy to get him to attack you. In this case, all you got to do is basically aggravate him and drag him into a pin. Do not build it out of wood, build it out of stone, as the pin won't last very long against the dire bear if you make it out of wood. Now, it doesn't have to be a large carcass when you feed an animal. It can be any size carcass, but the trike was available, so I used the trike. You can see it regens, but it's going to regen to 1,000 health, bringing its health back to full. And had it not eaten that trike, it would have died during the taming process. Yes, you can use trank darts, and most people would suggest it, but sometimes they're not available. As you can see, by feeding them, you can avoid their death, as this guy would have died had I just continued to pelt him with arrows. But here it is, 284 health. He's still alive, he is knocked out, and he's ready to be tamed. So guys, if you didn't realize, you can also use this for other animals that are near death as well, such as Rex and things of that nature that you want to tame and they're just about near death. But hopefully you learned something from this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, because I really did enjoy making it. But y'all have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.